Listen, there's 3 or 4, depending on how you want to chop it up, phases of the clean. You got the first pull, second pull, third pull, the catch, and the drive. All right, the first pull is from the ground to the kneecaps. And what I'm trying to master here is holding my posture while I break ground and get past the knees. I'm just going to change that shin angle from forward to vertical. Nothing else changes. The bar is going to be swept back a little bit under the shoulders. Should be in line with the back of my armpit, the back of the sleeve right here. Okay, feet are right under the hips, not under the shoulders and not super wide, directly under the hips. Got a somewhat wide grip. Where I want to catch my front rack is where I'm going to grab the clean. Okay, so get a hook grip, grab your thumb, pull to the first pull. You shouldn't be rounded out. You should have an upward angle with the back. Don't do this. Okay, you need, if you've never done that before, you need to rep that out a lot. Okay, you might want to do a couple 1,000 reps of just doing first pulls. Vertical shins, upward angle with the back, butt below the knee. Okay, from here, I'm going to pull the shoulders back at the same time that I drive the hips forward. The hips will graze the bar. I'll pop and then pull and get under. This is the second pull from the knees to the hips. Okay, a common mistake here is to go like this. All right, early elbow bend and locking the knees out early is something to watch out for. So first pull, second pull, the knees stay bent as I'm pulling the shoulders back and driving the hips forward. And then the knees and hips extend at the same time. Boom. Then you explode here. After the jump is when you're going to hit a scarecrow motion with the elbows. And you're in midair, so you shouldn't feel this. There's no tension. You're going down. You go up, and then you go down as the elbows bend. If you're bending those elbows and still rising, you messed up the timing. Okay, let's see if Alexander can do it. Do a full clean. Okay, one more time. See if we can get better posture that time. On the next time. That was your best one. Okay, relax. So if you want to play this back in slow motion, you can watch how on the first two, he had what you call muted hips. He jumped with his knees, and then he stopped here with his shoulders. He didn't open the hips all the way. Okay, it's called muted hips. And then this is where he got under the bar. That's why he hopped forward a little bit. All right, you got to watch out for muted hips. Come all the way up, pop the hips, Superman. Push that chest out. Get a good jump out of the bar. And then get underneath. Okay, try it again, Alexander. See if you can get all the way up, then under. And you're catching it at least at parallel, your femur's at parallel to the ground. It hits the shoulders there, then you drop to the bottom and power back up. And pop back up. Let's do it again. See if you can get full Superman position at the top and then disappear under the bar. Get good posture. Let's go. Not too bad. Still a little bit of muted hips there. A little bit of forward jump. But that just shows you how much technique is involved. And every technique that we're trying to master here shows up in wrestling. From getting those shins vertical and while maintaining posture, okay? That's actually how you want to lift somebody and flip them over in freestyle or Greco and get back points. That exact movement is there. You step over them, pick them up, okay? If you know how to mechanically do that with a large load, then doing it with somebody that weighs your own body weight will be a lot easier, okay? Then you have the posterior chain explosion, the triple extension at the ankles, knees, and hips, okay, which is everywhere in wrestling. Your takedowns, your shots, your throws, your tosses, your stand-ups. And what's critical here, which people don't grasp, is the level change. Okay, the level change, bearing the load and then powering out of that hole happens all the time in sports, where you make impact with another person and then you got to power through that. Okay, and sometimes in wrestling it's at an extreme range of motion, which is why we need agility. Changing directions is agility, and the more deeper range of motion you can do that, this more superior of an athlete you are. So watch this again with Alexander. Go ahead, hit this clean. When he hits rock bottom, that's like taking a shot. And then when he catches the bar and rises up, that's like finishing a double leg. Go ahead. So he's gonna change level, come out of the hole, finish that double leg. It's the same mechanics. Go ahead and drop it. It's like complete transference. It doesn't look like it at first. It's like, what does a clean have to do with wrestling? But once you study the human body and the mechanics, it's like it's a complete transference. It's not even like slight. Like battle ropes there's some transference from battle ropes to wrestling. Okay, where this is just a superior use of your time. All right, I'm gonna rat on that.